eventually.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hey man, we got a mukbang right here. They fixed something hella bomb. Look at this, man. We got a chicken, we got salad, we got some rice and dirty rice, and we got a story for you guys, Babe, what's the story about? Tell me the story.
Well, the story is about there's that one
story. This story is about fake friends, fake friends, people that's around.
Friends who pretend to be like they're your real friends, but end up stabbing you in the back. So. Pretty
much like that, yeah. Before we get to it, let's say our grace. Amen. Before we go ahead and get into this, like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'm gonna let Babe go ahead and tell her story, then I'll tell my story, then that's it.
Your story.
I got a story of a person that did me wrong. I do.
So, are you gonna tell them about the Honda not being in the videos no more?
Say it one more time.
You're gonna tell them about the Honda not being in the videos no more?
Oh, okay. Oh, about the... Maybe in the latest, the old videos, you'll see the white Honda EK sedan. That's not gonna be in the channel anymore. It's not gonna be in the channel. It will never come back. So will tell the reason why. It sucks. It was a clean car, but it is what it is. To be honest, she really bounced back, 2 times and got a newer car. So congratulations to Babe. She deserved it. She worked hard. Yeah. So go ahead and tell them why.
Well, I'm not gonna put this person on blast because I don't know if she watches us, but I do know for a fact she is blocked on our social media. And I only did that choice because of the fact that I was hurt and the fact that I didn't really expect it from that person. But it all started as like we were high school friends since 2013, almost 6 years ago. And we barely reunited till now. And we only communicated through text, basically. And it was frustrating in a way because, as if you guys recall, back then in our other videos, he did mention about me getting in a car wreck. I did end up totaling my 2009 Honda Fit, and I was basically carless for like about since December. I want to say what, 6 months already, and she was selling her car, and I basically I was, don't get me wrong, I am a Honda person. I do later in the future want to get an EG or an EK and probably fix it up, but that small Civic was a really cute car, so I took the chance of asking her would she sell it to me, and obviously me thinking like we were friends, she would like make a good reasonable deal with me. And since we did end up getting our new place and everything, it's just like responsibility is a little bit harder, but not as bad. So I was like, I asked her, was it okay if I can do payments? Which the title of the car is originally in her mom's name. So I found this out like right after she sold me the car and the tags were about to expire. So basically I was driving a car that wasn't even under her name. It was under her mom, and then the insurance was under her name. So it was like so much chaotic things with the car. And to top it off, when she sold me the car, she gave me a definite price. Then like a day or two later, she wants to raise up the price almost at $400. And I was like, well, like, why didn't you tell me this from the beginning? Why are you telling me this now? And it was crazy because it's just like, I got attached to the car and I wanted to do little stuff to it. So when I pressed the gas, it would pull a lot. So it's like I checked by his mechanic to see what was wrong, and then he said there was a crack in the, what was it?
Exhaust manifold.
So I ended up buying a new part. It was almost $400. And then, long story short, let's backtrack a little bit before that. She asked me to give her a place to stay, her and her man. Let's get this straight. I don't know her man. I never met the kid. I never associated with him, like nothing. No.
And we didn't judge.
We opened basically our doors to both of them. No, like I said, no judgment, nothing. I didn't ask nothing when they came in this roof. And then I was barely around the house. I did work 2 jobs. Well, I am still working 2 jobs at the moment. But I never asked for anything. Like, I never put my hand out there and expected anything in return. Because that's just what I do. I just, like, basically, just open my hands and my doors to them. But it was funny because, like, when I got the car, I only was able to drive it for like a week and a half before the tags were about to expire. So give or take, I kept asking about this title, and when she moved in, she was going to Vegas visiting her mom, so I kept pressuring the issue of asking for the title. When she kept going back and forth, like literally it was on the time that the tag expired. So I was basically driving with no registration or nothing. Yeah, I was scared because it's like I took the risk, but at the same time, I was just like, wow, dude, what kind of person does that? Then she kept bringing up how her mom was she didn't want to give it to me because I didn't pay the car in full. So basically, not even that, she made me look like an idiot because she said it was okay to give a payment. She said she was going to give me the title, which she never did. So I confronted her in my own house. I said, if you're not going to give me the title, just let me know so I can go invest in a new car. And the first answer she gave me was like, fine, just give me the car back and go get a new car. In my back of my head, I was like, why would you say some shit like that? Like, you being a friend, you're supposed to be like, no, it's fine, like, I'll take you to the DMV and get it registered or whatever if it was a big problem. So long story short, it was just a conflict between me and her. She was acting different. I sensed that. I just didn't want to call her out on anything. So they were rearranging my house, making it seem like it was their house, which was kind of like bugged me a bit because it's like I didn't even feel like this was home anymore.
And she was telling me how to clean my house. My house. She told me how to clean my house. It's crazy.
It is, and then to top it off, it was just more crazier because right after they were still staying here, they kept traveling back and forth. And we basically couldn't do as much because, like I said, this, like, just like not giving them the keys, it was just hard. And then, it just started a big conflict between me and her where I started getting threats saying that bring her shit to Vegas and bring all her stuff that she left here and this and that. And I was like, you don't care. And I called her out on her BS. I said, stop lying to me. You lied about your mom saying she didn't want to give me the car and everything. And then the fact that about so much crap that it was just like, damn, dude, really? And I was so mad when I called her out on it because I was like, you don't do that to a friend. And especially if we called each other family and sisters and stuff, you don't do that. But it's like at the end of the day, people do change on you in a heartbeat. So it's frustrating because it's like, there was one person that I really, really thought was just like, that's the only one I can trust as far as the other girl. But it's like, at the same time, it's frustrating because it's just like, it's shocking to know that people would actually do something like that to hurt you. And then she ended up bringing the cops to come get her stuff and everything. And it's just like, I don't know what she was trying to prove or whatever. Because she acted so hard on text, but when she pulled up with those cops, she did not say anything. And then to top it off, the first payment I gave on that card, the $220, I didn't even ask for it back. I didn't. But she had the audacity to ask $195 from me that I owed her because of insurance and because of taxes and whatever.
The audacity, yeah, she had the audacity to do that. That was funny as hell. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what?
And it's just like crazy because I was like, you charging me, so it's like basically you actually took me for granted. Like, not even because of I let you stay in my house, not even charge you rent. You used my bill, you used my Wi-Fi, and I didn't ask you for nothing. Who does something like that? And then to top it off, like, I was carless for about like 3 days, and then I bounced right back up and got a 2010 Volkswagen GTI.
Damn.
The car that I've always wanted my entire life, and I finally got it. Which is like, it shocked me in a way because I was like, I never thought I could get to that level. But it's like, you know, doing stuff like this shows me that it's like, you know, no matter how good you do, it always returns back the good deed for what you did.
Tenfold, yeah.
So, you know, like I said, she was blocking her social media, and then my sisters ended up posting about my new car. And let's get this straight, she did have a new car herself, but she already had that car from the day that I got mine. She already had her car for a month.
And she's jealous.
And she barely posted her car the same day I got my car. That got me thinking, what does that say?
What does that
Jealousy.
tell you? Yeah.
And then
it's crazy.
It was just like, it's sad to say that people hate on other people. And it's just like, for what? Anybody can have anything in this world, only if you do it yourself and you try.
To be honest with you, I'm tired. I'm so tired of seeing people on this, like, homeless. I'm so tired. I want to see people do good. You know? It makes me happy, you know? I'm tired of seeing people just, like, I just don't hate. I really don't hate. I don't have no hate in my body at all. At all, no. And you know, we're such a good people. Like, we're so good, you know, and we got big hearts, and it hurts because we keep forgiving these people, and they just keep coming back and hurting us and hurting us. We're tired of that shit. No more, bro. You feel me? Our circle is small. The only people that's there is our family and pretty much our closest friends. Like, I'm a good person. Like, take it for once, you know. I give you my last dollar if I had it, you know, like, straight up. And I got a story. I'll go ahead and make this quick and everything. Back in the day, when we was in high school, we always catch a school bus. So I always walk with her to her house. I walk her to her house and everything, and we might just sit back and talk and, you know, just chill and shit. So that's what we did. I only stayed there for 30 minutes, almost an hour, because my sister was coming from Cincinnati and to stay with us. So I was really happy about that. I was so happy. I was telling babe, alright, I gotta go. I went to go ahead and go home. Came home, changed. My dad was coming in my room all mad and stuff. He was just mad. I was like, you know, he's like, why you didn't call? I was like, well, to be honest, our house phone was dead. I couldn't call. That's why I stayed there just for a little while, and I came back home. We got into it. I was like, fuck it, I'm leaving. Got my stuff. It was raining. I mean, it was raining really bad. If you're in Vegas, and you will know what I'm talking about. I mean, like, it was flooded on the west side. That's where I was. And the closest friend was on the west side I went to. And to be honest, to tell you this, like, it was flooded to the point that it was above my ankles. So my shoes are wet. I'm soaked. I'm just trying to get there. I'm walking, can't really see the sidewalk because it's flooded. I made it there and knocked on his door, and I was like, hey bro, I said, I need a favor. To be honest, can you talk to your dad and tell him, can you take me to my brother's house? I just want to, you know, have a place to stay over there. I know he would give me a place to stay. I don't want to be back home. He was like, oh man, my dad's asleep, bro. He said, sorry about that. He was about to close the door, but I was like, oh wait, you know, he was about to close the door and he didn't let me finish. So I was like, oh wait. I was like, can I just, you know, chill with you guys until the rain stopped? I'm like soaking wet. And he was like, oh, to be honest, G, my dad, you know, we grounded and stuff, and he don't want nobody in the house. So he's like, yeah, my bad, dude. And he closed the door on me. I was like, that's all good, you know. And it kind of hurts to the point, you know, if the shoe was on the other foot and my friend was knocking on the door and he needed me, I would have went to go tell my dad, hey dad, I know you're mad at me, I understand I'm grounded, but my friend needs me right now. He got into it with his dad, I don't know what happened, but he needs me right now. Before the rain calms down and he could go, you could ground me for 2 months if you want to. I'm just trying to be a real friend and be there for my homie, and you know, be there for him. Your dad would understand that. At least he raised a real one, you know. At least he raised a real one, you know. But it's all good. I mean, they know, you know, those person that I'm talking about, they know who they are. And you know what? I ain't sweating it, and I still got them on my Instagram to the fact because I want to show them that I'm doing better than them, you know. That, hey, you know, you close the door on me. It shows a lot that's coming from you. You feel me? But guess what? I'm doing good, bro. I got a race car that's getting built. You feel me? I got a little daily that I'm having fun with. I got 2 fucking cars. I got a beautiful house. I got a beautiful fiance that loves me. That's down. And
it's beautiful.
Don't listen to her. My girl is beautiful as fuck. I don't care what people say, what they gotta say. Fuck what they gotta say, because this don't got nothing to do with them. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. You know, they cut off. They can't really talk to me. We can't have a long conversation. We can't. We really cannot. And to be honest, I don't want to talk to them. I don't got nothing to say to them. That's not real. That's not what real people do. So real recognize real, and I don't see no real in you, bro. That's why he's cut off. And like I said, once we go to the top, man, and these people that do us wrong, and they seeing us doing so good, they want to come around us. They gonna want to come around us, you know. They gonna be like, damn, he still got her friend what? A brand new what? Damn, I could have got that. Why? Because you fucking up. All you gotta do is one thing.
Be real.
Be real. It's not hard. Y'all make it hard. Y'all make it hard. Being a real ass nigga is not hard. Just be real. Just stand your ground.
It's about standing your ground.
And don't do no full shit. Don't do no dumb shit, bro. It's not that hard. And you know what? It's all good. It's all good.
It's not about like well, it kind of is about standing your ground.
Yeah, standing your ground.
But it's also like in a way like it's like I told him. He has this guy friend, which they bumped heads every now and then.
But I'll always tell him. I always tell him how I feel.
I had to get on him to say something.
I talked to my...
Because he feels the need that sometimes another person needs to come and apologize.
And you know what? I talked to her. She's my chill buddy. I talked to her. I'll be like, babe, whoop. And she'd be like, you know what, babe? Yeah, go talk to him. I'll be like, all right. Because sometimes I be tripping. I ain't gonna lie. I be tripping. That's not my... I mean, it is my fault, but hey, people make some mistakes. That's being human. You feel me? You can't blame that. You cannot blame that. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm cool. I'm straight. We straight.